Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at home, fit and fine. Okay, we are going to start today next chapter 10, a sequence and series. First question is what is a sequence and what is a series? So that is the main thing. So sequence is a set of numbers arranged in a particular order. अगर आपके पास एक नंबर है उसको एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर सीक्वेंस में आप अरेंज कर रहे हो, जैसे मेरे पास नंबर है इस तरह से लिखा गया 3, 5, 7, 9 अप टू 21. अगर लास्ट नंबर लिखा तो मेरी इनफाइनाइट सीरीज़ है. अगर इफ माय लास्ट नंबर इज़ नॉट गिवन वी कॉल इट अ इनफाइनाइट सीरीज़. अब अगर मेरे पास एक पैटर्न विद कॉमास में अरेंज हो रहा है, सो दिस वन इज टर्म 1, टर्म 2, टर्म 3. So we can say that term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4 arranged in a proper pattern. Okay, so that we call it a sequence. So this is a sequence. कोई एक series है. Series is a different thing. Series is that if you have a number of terms given in the sequence, if you're going to add all the terms, that becomes the series. Term of sequence are connected by the plus sign. If you add this all sequence terms like this 3 plus 5 plus 7, then up to whatever your last term is there 21, so this we call it series. So that is represent as series. And if you write the just represent the term with commas, so that is considered as your sequence. Next is what is a progression. Progression is that terms of sequence can be described by a formula is called progression. अगर आपने एक सीरीज़ को एक पर्टिकुलर सीक्वेंस जैसे चल रहा है यहाँ पे 3 + 2, 5 + 2, 7 + 2, 9, तो एक आपकी कॉन्टीन्यूसली एडिशन हो रही है प्रीवियस वाले नंबर में से 2 की एडिशन हो रही है जिससे आपका नेक्स्ट नंबर बन रहा है. तो उस कंडीशन पे अगर मुझे किसी पर्टिकुलर टर्म कोई भी पोजीशन की टर्म फाइंड आउट करनी हो तो यहाँ से एक फॉर्मूला जनरेट होगा. उस फॉर्मूले से मैं कोई भी टर्म को इजीली फाइंड आउट कर सकती हूँ. तो इस तरह से एक जो फॉर्मूला के अकॉर्डिंग टू फर्दर टर्म्स जनरेट होती है उसको हम बोलते हैं प्रोग्रेशन. अब जैसे सपोज यही मेरी सीरीज़ है, अगर इसमें ये मेरा जो सीक्वेंस है अगर मैं यहाँ पर लिख दूँ 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, तो इसमें कुछ भी फॉर्मूला डिफाइन नहीं हो रहा. जैसे 2 में तो 1 ऐड किया 3 आ गया, 3 में 2 ऐड किया 5, 5 में 2 7, 7 में आगे 4 ऐड कर दिया तो 11 आ गया. तो इसमें सारे फिक्स नंबर एडेड नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे इस टाइप के सीक्वेंस में क्या होता है कि कोई फॉर्मूला जनरेट नहीं होता. जिस सीक्वेंस में कोई फॉर्मूला जनरेट नहीं होता उसको हम प्रोग्रेशन नहीं कहते. और जिस सीक्वेंस में एक फॉर्मूला पर्टिकुलर फॉर्मूला जनरेट होता है जिससे हम नेक्स्ट नंबर इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं, वो हमारी कंडीशन में आता है सीक्वेंस with progression. So that is a sequence with progression. And if you add all the sequence terms, so that we another name we given that series. So in this form I have a one question. So here which term of the sequence, that is your second question of your exercise 10.1, which term of the sequence given by tn n square plus 2n plus 1. So here I present tn as a last term. In your book it is represent a raised to power in the subscription form of n, is an. So for your easiest convenience, because many time it happen if I consider with an minus 1, there is a bigger possibility of confusion, that so confusion with the first term a and the term. So better if you define the term as t, term symbol as t, so there will be no chance of confusion. So if I define this, that is given in your question, tn n square plus 2n plus 1, so that is a formula. So that is a formula given in the question, and it is said that in your question which term of the sequence given by tn is equal to n square plus 3n plus 1. So this is a sequence of terms. So in this 361 comes under a particular position. So you have to find the position of 361, which position it lies. So in that case we consider this as my last term as tn term. So I write it here like that, 361 in place of tn n square plus 2n plus 1. So now I will make the quadratic equation, because here they said that whenever you get the answer it will be a natural number. Natural number means it will be a positive number starting from 1 to infinity. Any number can be a term in the form of sequence. If negative number comes, you not consider, because that is not part of the natural numbers. So here 361 is equal to n square plus 2n plus 1. When you solve this one, your quadratic equation become n square plus 2n minus 360 is equal to 0. Now when you apply the quadratic equation formula to find the n value, minus b, that is minus 2 square is 4, then 14404 into 360, so that gives me 2 in the denominator. Then n is equal to minus 2, this is plus minus square root of 144, because when you add 1444 square root, that is 38. When you find the square root, you get the value of 38 here. So n is equal to minus 2 plus minus 38 by 2. So you got the two value. One you consider as positive, then you consider as negative. When you consider positive, your value is 36 by 2 and negative value is minus 40 by 2. So negative value is not come under natural numbers. So we will consider this value as n is equal to 18. That means in the sequence 18th term value is 361 according to this formula. Next question is, if a sequence is given by t1 is equal to 2 and t2 is equal to 3 plus t1. अगर आपके पास एक ऐसी सीक्वेंस है जिसमें फर्स्ट टर्म और सेकंड टर्म दी गई कि आप पीछे वाली टर्म में 3 ऐड कर देना तो आपकी टर्म 2 बन जाती है, बट सेकंड टर्म से अबव जितनी टर्म्स है दैट इज गिवन इन योर क्वेश्चन. इफ n इज ग्रेटर देन 2, if n whatever here position value is there, if it crosses 2 to create the value of particular term, so you have to apply this formula, tn is equal to 2 tn minus 1 minus 1. So that is a formula to create the rest of the term, like term 3, term 4, term 5, because it is written that when n is greater than 2. When n is greater than 2, you have to apply this formula to identify rest of the term. t1 and t2 is given to you. First, we identify the proper value of t1. So if t1 is 2, t2 will be 3 plus t1. So t1 value I already got in my question 2, so that is 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now t1 value is 2 and t2 value is 5. Now next one is, you have to find the further term, because in your question you have to find the corresponding series up to 4 terms. Up to 4 terms you have to find all term. First term is 2, second term we find 5. Now we have moved to the third term. So according to the formula, my third term formula, we have to use this formula, tn 2tn minus 1. Okay, 2tn minus 1. Okay, whatever n value is there, you have to take previous value from here. If here I take 3, so that means this will be t2 minus 1, and t2 value I already found 5. 2 into 5 minus 1, that is 9, and t4 is 2 times according to the formula, t3 minus 1. 2 into 9 minus 1, 18 minus 1 is 17. So if you have to write the sequence form terms are 2, 5, 9 and 17, first 4 terms. But if you have to write the series, so in series form it will be 2 plus 5 plus 9 plus 17. So that is considered as series. Now next question is, you have to find term, last term formula is given to you. If your n value is even, अगर आपके पास n की value even है, then you have to apply this formula to find the particular position terms. Then if n value is odd, if position is odd, then you have to apply this formula. So that is the meaning of these two things. So if I have to find 18th term and 25th term, that is the 9th question of your exercise. So if I have 18th term is even. So that means if my n value is 18, I have to apply that formula to find the value. That is 18 plus 2 is 20 into 18 gives me 360. So similarly, if 25th term I have to find, so that is 25 is a odd number. For odd number I have to apply this formula. T25 is equal to 4 into 25 by 25 square plus 1. 100 by 625 plus 1. So that gave me 100 by 626. That cancels on 2 table. 250, 100 and 313 is 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. Next question is, if you have some particular sequences given to you, okay, 4 10 28 32, so you have to find the general term. How you will find the general? First you have to think about the pattern, which pattern it follows to like it is a sequence, but what for progression, what formula it identify. If you look at this, this is 4, this is 10, this is 28, this is 32. If I just think about that, if I separate 3 from that, so 3 plus 1, 3 raised to power 1 plus 1 become 4. Like first term is 4. I can write first term as 3 raised to power 1 plus 1. Now for second term is given, give me 10. Second term is give me 10. So if I go with 3 square plus 1, so that is the same, 9 plus 1 give me 10. Similarly, if I apply this pattern in follow other terms, so is it applicable to that one? So I can check. So according to the rule, here will be 3 raised to power 3 plus 1. So 27 plus 1 give me 28. Now next is term 4. Then I check the pattern again. According to the series, it will be 3 raised to power 4 plus 1. That is, this is not 32. This is, sorry, 82. So this is 82. So this is 3 raised to power 4 is 81 plus 1, that is 82. So according to that, it observe that if I have to generate the formula like 3 raised to power n plus 1, where n is depend on whatever values here. If you look at this, this is 1, this is 1, this is 2, this is 2, this is 3, this is 3, this is 4, this is 4. So according to that, from these terms whatever given to me, I generate the formula for any position terms. If I have to find what is the position of 25th term, like what is the value of 25th term, so you will just exactly write 25 here, 3 raised to power 25 plus 1. So that is the term value of the term. So that is a general term. General term means formula in which way this series is created. Next question is, I forgot to tell that one. In your sequence and series, if you have to find a particular term and you have no first term, nothing is given to you, only sum of n terms is given to you, that is, suppose formula is given of sum of 10 term is 2 into 3 raised to power n minus 1. So in that case, if you have to find a particular term, so particular term will be considered as my formula Sn minus Sn minus 1. So that is a formula. Because if you go with the, like, suppose I have to go with like first term S1. S1 means same as T1 term. Okay, if I go with S2, S2 term is, if you please if you substitute, suppose substitute here 2 and 3 square minus 1, that is 9 minus 1, 8 into 2, 16. Okay, so if you subtract first term S1 from S2, so that will give you second position term. Okay, so this is a lengthy process. So according to that, if we apply the formula, suppose where if you have S1, S1 means your term 1. Okay, if you are going to find term 2, so that is sum of 2 terms, you have to subtract the sum of 1 term. It means first term will be subtracted from the second term, that give you value of the second term. So according to that, my formula is generated. Term nth term is equal to Sn minus Sn minus 1. If sum of term is given, formula is given to you, you can generate the formula by subtracting the sum of n terms and sum of previous terms, because that according to that rule, so that formula will be applicable. So instead of expanding again S1, S2, S3, S4, so we have simple ways there. We just expand the formula here. Suppose we create the general term of term n, applying the value of Sn in these two terms. If my n value is n, so in place of n, this value will be placed like 2, 3 raised to power n minus 1. So that is the place of Sn. Now if n in place of n, there is a s minus 1 is there. So how this formula will be written? 2 raised to power 3 n minus 1. Only in place of n, n minus will be taken, then minus 1. So now when you open this one, So you will get 2 into 3 raised to power n minus 2 into 3 raised to power n minus 1 then plus 2. So this 2 will be cancelled. So ultimately what is left, if you take 2 common also from here both sides, so what is left, 3 raised to power n minus 3 raised to power n minus 1. Okay, so you can also take 3 raised to power n common from these two terms, so your formula will be more simplified. If I take 3n minus 1 common, so what it will be left, only 3 is left, क्योंकि when you multiply bases same power is added, 1 will be cancelled and only 3 raised to power n is left, and 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 give me 2, 2 into 2 4. Ultimately my term n formula is generated 4 into 3 raised to power n minus 1. First you have to generate the term n formula, nth term formula according to this rule. Then after that what you will do, what you have to need to find in your question, any term, like if they ask for the nth term, I found the nth term. If they ask for term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, term 6, and from that formula you can easily identify term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. So if I want to find term 1, so that will be 4 into 3, 1 minus 1, 3 raised to power 0 is 1, so ultimately my term 1 is 4. If you want to check from S1 that, so 3 raised to power 1, 3 minus 1, 2, 2 into 2, 4. So from S1 term is also 4. If you have to find term 2, so 4 into 3 raised to power 2 minus 1, 4 into 3 is 12. So that give me 12. So that give me term 2. Similarly, if you have to find the any term like 20th term, just directly replace in place of n 20th. So that particular formula is generated for the particular series. Thank you. Have a nice day.